Alright, so now when we look at this, if we go to tile this out, we go to 4 for example, you can see that this is not a proper brick wall. The bricks aren't laid out like this. They're all offset. Some bricks are wider than others. Alright, so let's go ahead and select this and bring it back down to 1. And what we want to do is take a look at our tile generator. I hit spacebar and I'm going to just type in the word tile. See in the middle here we have tile random, tile generator color. Since we're working with grayscale images, all we need is the tile generator. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. You can see that it automatically connected to it. What I want to do is, oh, let's break this connection. So I'm just deleting these connections. We want our instance here, and we want our tile generator to be last. Okay, you can see the update of the final image there. Alright, so let's go ahead and select this. And for pattern type, instead of brick, what we want to do is image input. You can see here it's starting to come around to looking more like brick. Alright, so let's scroll up here. And under instance parameters, you can see here that we can adjust the number of bricks that are based on column or row, or X and Y. We can also adjust the scale of each one individually. So if I adjust scale variation, see that some are bigger, some are smaller. And then the variation, the scale variation seed will just adjust which bricks randomly. What's interesting is if we turn on luminance by scale variation here, the smaller the bricks get, the darker the bricks get. So see if we scale that up or we scale it down. Same thing with our scale variation. This intercence here adjusts the scale of the distance between the bricks on the X and Y, or we can do a variation. Now offset here will help us to offset each brick. If we do 0.5, you'll notice it'll do every other brick. As we adjust this. Also take our scale variation and make it 0. You can see we're starting to get to look a little bit more like brick. Take our scale variation seed down as well. Scroll down and take a look at some of these other. The luminous variance contrast is pretty interesting because this will also add a gray tint to some of them randomly. And we can convert this to a normal map so it'll push some in and out. Contrast just clamps the amount of that between each one. Just a bit. Now you probably notice there's some huge gaps in between it. If we go back to our initial shape node, we can adjust the scale of our bricks this way, and then adjust it on Y2 so we get a little bit fatter bricks. The easiest way to sort of adjust this. In other areas, if you feel those bricks are too squashed, you can adjust the uniform scale on our generator. Parameters, here we go. Adjust it this way too. You can bring this down and then jump in here. Maybe 1.2 on that. 0.2 on this. So it's just a matter of playing with these values. But I kind of need a little bit more of a gap. And finally, let's go and play with our scale variation a little bit to give it a little bit more visual interest. Our offset random. Now it's starting to look more like kind of a beat up brick wall.